Yo, what's good, my Wolfpack? Alpha the pack right here. And today, man, we're gonna be doing a review of Eden Zero, chapter 170. 3 years later, bro. Now listen, bro. When I saw I saw like the spoiler titles for the chapter, right? So when I saw that we were getting a time skip, I was so excited, bro. So look, check this out, right? So all right. At the end of last chapter, right, Shiki announced to the crew that reaching mother was the ship's dream. That was still their overall goal, right? But in the Iowa war, he realized how dangerous Ziggy was. So their top priority, what they needed to do, first and foremost, was get strong enough to take down Ziggy. All right. And when Shiki said that alone, I got hyped because it was like it's about time that he realized Ziggy as a threat. But I understood why he didn't, because he still had love for Ziggy. You know what I'm saying? Ziggy raised him, so I completely understood, right? But when he finally acknowledged Ziggy as a threat, I was so happy, bro. So with that, Shiki was like, we gotta get stronger, and we gotta make sure nobody else get hurt. Okay, so all the grieving has been set and done. We got a beautiful send off for Witch and everybody that died. Now we're 3 years later. All right, cosmic year 495 in a Kaede cosmos on a planet named Swedes. All right, so first things first. Did y'all peep the drip? Did y'all peep the drip? My boy, Shiki, looking clean as hell, fresh to death, my guy, my boy. Like, no homo, but my boy was looking like a whole snack. like my boy Shiki, he got buffer, he got taller. You know what I'm saying? He was just looking fresh, dog. Look, just fresh to death. You know what I'm saying? So, and also let me comment on the cover picture. We got a nice cover picture of baby girl Zhao Mei looking more developed. Her chest got bigger, all right. She's looking thicker, okay. Zhao Mei's looking nice and thick on the cover, all right. But the chapter starts off with Shiki and Pino walking through the streets of a city on Swedes. All right. Pino analyzes that they're surrounded by robots, by machines, and that they're all hostile, but there's no humans in sight. There's no humans around, right? So I'm not sure if the humans were hiding or if the robots, you know, killed everybody. I'm not sure. It wasn't said. It just said that there were no humans around. I don't think it was just a planet filled with machines, or because why else mention that there's no humans around, right? So I don't think it was just a planet filled with machines. But Pino said that there was no humans around, but all of the machines around them were turning hostile at the sight of them, right? So Shiki then utilizes his gravity. He throws like all of the cars, all of the machines that were surrounding him up into the air, and then he has Pino use her EMP to shut them all down, and they just go crashing to the ground, right? It was the cleanest shot. And let me say, the way my man Hero, the way he drew my boy Shiki with the ether lines, the ether veins going up his arms, dog, the drip on my boy. I can't get over it, man. My boy just looks so clean down, man. You already know Rebecca trying to hit that. You already know Rebecca trying to hit that. Oh man, let me stop. But Shiki and Beto take out the robots, right? We get word from Herman on the Eden Zero that the core they're looking for, all right, it's located 600 meters beneath their feet, right? And so Shiki uses his gravity to create a giant crater, and he then flies down with Pino. And Pino assesses that there's machines there's machines located where they're hitting to. All right, and she finds out that it's Ziggy's skull minion, skull robot army, right? So Shiki asks her, "Oh, can she shut them down with her EMP?" She was like, "Nah, they got like a anti-EMP ether coating armor or something like that, right?" So Shiki was like, "All right, I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way." So he crashed down, right? He starts punching the skeletons in the face. He's throwing them everywhere, right? And then he uses his Magimech Attack gravity. What it was, a Magimech Attack gravity spear, and he crushes them all, pins them to the ground, bro. My boy, he's just rocking out he's just rocking with his gravity, dog. Just pulling out all the stops, right? And so they reach the first core, which so it's Shiki, Rebecca, Homura, Wise, Happy, and Pino all on Sweets trying to locate these cores to fix, all right, to access and to fix, because I'm assuming that they were corrupted. These cores are what controls the machines on the planet, and I'm assuming because of Ziggy, he hacked them like similar to what he did to the machines during Forza. I'm assuming that's what he did here. So Shiki and the crew, they're trying to find these cores and access them and to connect them, to clean them, right? So again, I'm assuming so the machines can return to normal. So Shiki and Pino reach the first core, they're able to access it, and Hermit's on a ship, she's able to link it to the system, right? And then we see Homura and Wise. They had reached the third core, and Wise was talking about how Ziggy's being a pain in the ass and how they never had to access 3 cores at once before. Let me say, while Shiki got an upgrade, Shiki got the grip. Homura and Wise, they didn't really look too different. They still look the same. They pretty much still look the same to how they looked 3 years ago, which the overall theory was that Homura and Wise was older than everybody else. Was older than Rebecca, Shiki, Jen, Clean. It was everybody just assumed Homura and Wise was older, right? That's what everybody's saying. So and I think that makes the most sense logically, because the older you are, you're not gonna look much you're not gonna look much different in a short time span, right? But Shiki, considering that he was like the youngest or one of the youngest next to Rebecca and Hermit, it only makes sense that he looks like completely different, right? So Homura and Wise didn't look much. They more or less look the same, right? So I just wanted to say that real quick. But they got access to the core, hooked it up to the ship, and Homura was talking about how Ziggy's skeleton army was starting to become more of a pain, how they got stronger over the last 3 years. All right, and then we cut to Rebecca, who got access to the second core number 2, and how she hooked it up to the ship. And Rebecca got a glow up. Did I mention Hermit's glow up? Hermit looked like she got a little bit taller. She's still rocking her little petite body frame, looking all cute as all hell, right? But she got a different hairstyle. She's still rocking the twin ponytails, but it's like in a different area. It's hard to describe. She looks older though. She looks much older, and she's still looking fine as hell, I must say. Let me add. But Rebecca was looking mighty fine. My baby girl, looking mighty fine. Look like she got taller. She got thicker. And you know what I'm saying? Her chest got bigger. And let me say, it seems like that Rebecca, she's famous now. She's popular on the internet. She blew up in these 3 years, right? Because when it showed her name, she had the title of ultra popular beekeeper. So in these 3 years of them going around, I guess saving planets, training, getting stronger, she got popular on the internet. So Rebecca made it to the big time, because she was talking about doing a celebration live stream with Happy and everybody. So I was like, okay, look at my girl making moves, right? All right, look at my girl making moves. All right, so the crew overall found three cores, found the three cores, and they were able to fix them. Okay. And we cut back to Shiki and Pino was all like, it seems like everybody was able to access the cores. We completed our mission. And Shiki was all like, I told you, right? I told you, as long as we're together, we can do anything, remember? And and then after we got done checking in with some of the members in the crew, right? After we got done checking in with the main crew, we then cut to Justice and Victory on their Angel Feather Union Angel Feather spaceship, right? The little government spaceship, and we see Victory talking to Justice about how he's telling Justice how Shiki and a crew beat them to their location because apparently they were going to try to liberate, Planet Swedes, right? So Victory is telling Justice that the Eden Zero crew beat them to that planet and that they were able to stop all of the hostility that was going on there, right? And Justice asks how many planets does that make, and Victory says that they liberated, that the Eden Zero crew was able to liberate 17 planets in the past 3 years. And so so that made me smile, bro. My team is making moves. That not only has they gotten immensely stronger, they went making moves, bro. I can't wait to see everybody fight. Okay, so I already, yeah. I want to see Jen. I want to see Clean. I want to see Laguna. I want to see Sister, bro. I can't wait to see the crew together. But I really can't wait to see them all fight, bro. I want to see the power ups, dog. It's gonna be hot, son. So we find out that Shiki and the crew liberated 17 planets in the past 3 years, and Victory actually acknowledges them as good guys. She says they can actually be considered allies. All right, they're on our side. But Justice, being a bitch, was all like, no, they're not allies. Their overall goal is to stop Ziggy and Elsie, who they were originally aligned with. There's no good in what they're doing. And then he's all like, the prayer council apparently labeled Shiki as a member of the Rashian States Galactica, and apparently Justice and his crew or whatever, I guess Victory and whoever else are going to do battle with Shiki at some point, because that's what he said as the chapter ended. The battle with him, the battle with Shiki is coming soon. So I'm like, and that's what the chapter ended. So first of all, I'm like, what the hell? Why are you trying? Okay, so I understand, right? Before anybody says it, right? I got into it with some people on Reddit a few days ago, right? Everybody was saying Ziggy's hostility towards Shiki, towards the Eden Zero crew, is understandable because of his hatred towards Elsie, and Elsie caused a lot of pain for him. So it's natural for him not to trust Shiki and a crew, right? Now listen, guys, I get it, really, I get it, but it's still stupid. It's still retarded. Shiki told Justice that he wasn't aligned with Ziggy, and yeah, he may be cool with Elsie, but they're not doing no fuck shit. They're not going around harming people. Just because they're cool with Elsie doesn't mean they're doing terrible stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Elsie's a criminal, but that doesn't affect them, right? So I really don't understand. And okay, yeah, Jesse, like a bitch, told Justice that Homura was the one that killed Creed. All right, when his bitch ass shot Creed for no reason, because he was standing next to Homura, because Creed was crushing on Homura, which that was my shit, by the way. Rip the homie Creed. I'm still sad about my man Creed's death. I can't believe my man Mashima did that, bro. I was really hoping we was gonna get some development between Homura and Creed, man. I'm still mad about that. But y'all know Jesse's bitch ass shot Creed, and when he got back to the ship after the Nero 66 exploded, he told Justice that Homura seduced Creed and then shot him, right? And Justice believed them. And now people were saying, oh, if somebody told you that this person shot your friend, someone who you were close to, if someone close to you told you that this person shot another one of your friends, you would believe them. And I'm like, I get it, I understand, but at the same time, would someone who killed someone you know send their body back to you? Would someone you know, would someone kill, if somebody who killed someone you know send their body back to you, right, and apologize and get a whole summary? All right, so look, here's what pisses me off. Here's what really pisses me off too. The Eden Zero crew sent Creed's body back, right? And they gave a whole summary of what happened to Creed when they listed a whole summary of what happened to Creed when they sent his body back. And this bitch ass nigga Jesse, he got to the body first, and then he deleted all of the events that was listed on the computer. He deleted all of the history as to what happened, right? And so Justice really doesn't know the events of what happened, but it's like, even Victory was all like, it wouldn't make sense for them to kill Creed and then send his body back. It doesn't make sense. And maybe, perhaps, Jesse isn't remember everything correctly. Victory was trying to think logically, but nah, Justice was all on some whole shit, talking about, nah, they're an enemy. Homura's an enemy. We gotta take them out, and all this nonsense. And I'm like, bro, Justice. And even now, 3 years later, seeing all of the good that the Eden Zero crew is doing, he's still claiming them to be an enemy just because they were aligned with Elsie and Ziggy. And apparently, the prayer council is just as stupid. Feather, Holly, all of those niggas, they're just as stupid if they agree with the fact that Shiki is now a threat to the universe and deserves a title of Galactica, of a Raytheon Saints Galactica. Oh my god, bro. I wasn't aware that the Galactica went around saving planets. I thought they were all thieves, killers, slavers. I didn't know they went around helping people. That makes me more mad than anything, that they really disrespected my boy by aligning him with the Galactica. That makes me more mad than anything, bro. Man. But, yeah, man, the chapter ended with Justice being a bitch, claiming, the crew were enemies, and Shiki's a member of the Galactica, and how there's no good in what they do, despite the fact they saved 17 planets, that they saved lives. You know what I'm saying? But, it's whatever. I will say that I'm looking forward to future events. Even though Justice is really making me hate his ass right now, I am looking forward to the events in which he meets the crew and find out the truth, and find out what really happened on Hero 66. Find out the truth that Homura didn't kill Creed, that he has no reason to view Homura and Shiki, the whole crew in general, as an enemy, as a threat. I'm really looking forward to when he finds out the truth, and I'm really looking forward to when that bitch ass nigga Jesse gets his comeuppance, gets what he deserves, because even his sudden appearance, right? When Creed was talking to Homura, his sudden appearance didn't even make sense. And he pointed, why would he? Okay, so we know that Jesse hates Elsie for some damn reason. I guess for being a criminal, right? But did he even know that the Eden Zero crew was associated? Well, yeah, because he was with Elsie for a good period of time. Up to Forrester. So he did know the crew was associated with Elsie. But And he did say that he told Creed that Homura was aligned with Elsie, but when Creed told him that Homura wasn't a threat, his dumbass still refused to put down the gun, and he shot Creed when Creed tried to stop him. So it's like, how the hell do you shoot your superior? Jesse overall is just a stupid character, bro. Oh my god, he's just a dumb character. I don't like him, and it's funny too, cause I saw some people say that, oh, Jesse is making a story a hell of a lot more interesting. Jesse is making Homura's story a hell of a lot more interesting, and y'all hating him for it. And I'm like, yeah, because Jesse's a bitch. Come on now. But oh my god, I'm getting heated, bro. My throat's dry. My throat's, man, my throat hurt. But yeah, man, that's basically that's all my thoughts on chapter 170. 3 years later of Eden Zero, right? Um, it was basically an introduction chapter. Not much happened. All right. But I am looking forward to seeing how the stories progress in these later chapters. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace. Really looking forward to seeing how the story progresses from there. All right. Peace.